Well, my mess up didn't even go through the air, which is nice.
Well, what happened?
My mess up didn't even go through the air.
Yeah, you're lucky.
Okay. So we are back for the third period. We apologize for some technical difficulties. We did not catch the second period. But a quick update on score. St. Joe's leads 3-2 on a goal by sophomore Joey Chardulo as we begin this third period. In the second period, we saw St. Joe's being more aggressive as the shot goes wide from Kyle Kondratovich as Bogachev has it at the point. St. Joe's scored on a power play. And the puck comes down. And a big hit by Mangarelli. And the puck is cleared. And is touched by the goalkeeper on CBA. Now it comes back in front, and the puck is frozen. Stopping play, and we'll get a face-off in the cold zone.
Let's see what St. Joe's can do after bringing up 3-2 most of the second period, and see what they can do for the rest of the game.
Face-off goes in favor of St. Joe's. And it comes in front, and shot is deflected off the stick of the CBA player. Another shot saved. And it goes back into the corner. Puck is popped up. It's bouncing into the corner, and CBA takes control. And now Papacioli had the first goal in this one, and that's going to be an icing.
Let's see what Juno is going to do for the rest of the game. Play defense or just go aggressive and seal the game?
Well, when you do have a lead, you can play defense first, but you don't really want to stop playing aggressive. You do want to add some insurance, of course. St. Joe's looking for their first home win on the season. Fell short to Del Barton, or not fell short, they tied. So they are technically undefeated at home. Puck is frozen by Florio as we have some tension. Looks like between Nikita Bogachev and number 34 of CBA.
Let's see what CBA do for the rest of the game, if they will come back or just going to fall short.
Now the puck comes out from number 24 at the point. Shot saved by Florio, deflected off his glove. And now Cam Agassoni gets it behind the goal. Wasn't necessarily a shot. Now it comes back out. And battle for the puck in the corner. And CBA clears. And an icing. And we got some pushing and shoving going into the corner between Bogachev and a player on CBA. Doesn't look like it's going to affect much.
Looks like it's not rough enough to even give penalties to that. It was just a slight push and shove. Nothing you can do about it. It's part of the game.
Regardless, Bogachev will go to the bench, but will not serve penalty time. Now Donovan Gretchen in it for the faceoff. And he gets it out to Nick Moss. And it goes into the corner. It comes out to Mangarelli at the point, and a big hit into the CBA bench by number 27 of CBA, and Donovan Gretchen did not like that, sort of gave him a nudge. Excuse me, that was not. Dante Mangarelli did not like that. Now it comes back out. St. Joe's gets into the crease. Now CBA takes over. Now Aiden Rodriguez, and it comes in front for LJ Russo, couldn't get the shot off. And now it goes back into the corner. Battle for the puck into the boards. In between the point and face-off circle. 1 deep. 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 1 And now the puck is flicked. It'll go into the crease. And ooh, Connor White tried to get a shot off. Just misses. Now Connor White in it again. And it comes out for CBA. 11 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in this final period of regulation. St. Joe's holding on to a 3-2 lead as it goes back into the St. Joe's corner. And now St. Joe's on the breakaway. It's Kondratovic. Over to Flanagan. Shot. And a save by CBA. Goalkeeper having a good game. Flanagan does have a great shot. Has a lot of power in that stick. As it comes all the way back to the St. Joe zone as Greg Zimmer gloves it down. And now Kondratovic on it again. Gets it to the center. And couldn't connect on the shot. Didn't seem to get much power on it with Flanagan. And now in center, Papacholi looking for a second goal. And it comes out once again for Kondratovic. Couldn't connect. Good work in the net by the CBA goalkeeper. And now it's Nick Moss out to the point over to Mangarelli. Juno comes in, and the shot is deflected wide from Mangarelli. And now it's Jason Juno in it with number 34. And it goes to the other side of the defensive zone of CBA. And CBA clears. And it goes into the crease. Florio gets out of danger. And now it's Papacholi. Goes into the glass. And into the other corner. Jason Juno couldn't keep his stick on it. It goes behind the net. As Chardulo was trying to get into it with a player from CBA. And Augustoni couldn't take over. And the puck goes into the boards. Back into the corner. CBA shot. Save Florio. A couple saves. One player tried to get it on the deflection, but good job by Florio to hold his ground. And now St. Joe's is going to come away. Max Juno with the puck. Then it was Agostoni who gets a shot off, and the puck is frozen by the CBA goalkeeper.
Gabe Fleury's playing a great game right now. Not letting pucks in back in the net. Just playing a great second half of hockey. He has to keep it up to get the win tonight.
Now Garipian, and for the faceoff, it goes out to Bogachev at the point. The shot goes right into number 3, and Kondratovic gets the shot off, and it is saved. And now a shot for Connor White, and a glove save by the goalkeeper of CBA.
And that looks like it was a cross-checking penalty on CBA, so St. Joe's will get a power play once again tonight and see if they could score just like the last power play.
Doesn't look like we will have a power play for cross-check. We don't have anyone in the penalty box. Oh, here we go. So St. Joe's goes to the power play once and for all. They are 1 for 1 on the day. On the power play in the second period, Joey Chardulo scored the goal for St. Joe's. And now they sort of move down. CBA clears. So now Bogachev has it with 1:40 left to go on the power play. 9 minutes even left of regulation. St. Joe's holding on to a 3-2 lead as Flanagan gets it into the corner. And it comes back out for Kondratovic. Now Juno tries to take over. CBA misses the clear. Now Bogachev. Gets it over to Kondratovic. Now it's Jason Juno with a shot, and puck frozen by the goalkeeper of CBA.
St. Joseph is just taking their time right now on the power play. They're still up 3-2. They don't have to rush about anything. They're just trying to get an insurance goal so they'll be up by 2 by the end of the game.
1 minute and quarter left to go in the power play. 8 minutes and 34 seconds left to go in regulation. And now it comes in front for Papatoli, couldn't connect. Now it's Flanagan, tough angle, shot, deflected off the stick of number 24, and it goes into the netting. Well, that killed just about 7 more seconds.
St. Joe's is really doing good in the power play, keeping the puck away from defenders, trying to open some space, maybe just one player in front of the net and see what happens.
So Kyle Kondratovic in for the face-off. Goes his way, and now it's Flanagan out to the point. Over to Kondratovic, sort of fouls it back with his stick. And now back out for Bogatrev. Assistant captain defenseman gets a shot off and blocked by the stick of number 24 on CBA. And CBA clears. Gabe Florio leaves it for Bogatrev. 40 seconds left to go on the St. Joe's power play. Mangarelli just off the bench, chases the puck down. And now St. Joe's trying to come away with it again. Couldn't connect on a shot. It was Chardulo looking for his second on the game. That was his second goal on the season. Had one against Xavier. 6 seconds left to go on the power play. CBA has it in the St. Joe's zone. Saved by Florio, and that will do it for the power play. 7 minutes and 17 seconds left to go in regulation. Connor White gets it back into the zone, has it himself. And it comes back out for Agostoni. Back into the corner behind the net. And CBA takes over, gets it down ice, and that's an icing.
Let's see what St. Joe's will do and play defense for the rest of the game, burn out the clock, or play a little bit of both. They're being aggressive, still playing defense, but still try and get another goal to secure the game, secure the win.
Well, they did not get too many shots off in the power play, so I think there is evidence of them playing on the defense. But if you have the lead, you can be as careful as mice. Now Bogatrev tried to get it for Aiden Rodriguez. Couldn't connect. Now it's LJ Russo in it with 2 other CBA players. Aiden Rodriguez pops it up. LJ Russo in about the same spot. And it comes out for Bogatrev at the point. Shot blocked by the stick of number 10. That was Donovan Gretchen on it. Battle for the puck been going on for the last few seconds. And now CBA finally breaks away with it. Flicks it into the corner. St. Joe's going to take over. Now LJ Russo gets it over to Donovan Gretchen. Gretchen gets it into the corner behind the St. Joe's net, and Aiden Rodriguez chases it down. Sort of trapped with his stick. Tried to use his skate. Now it's Papacholi. Good defense by the Colts. And now a 2-on-2. And CBA is offsides. Saw that coming. Number 26 just got a little too excited. That's costly. We saw the Colts on the drive, and he just can't come out in front like that. You can hear he is frustrated.
James, what do you think the Colts coach is going through his head right now after offside?
We're just seeing CBA make a lot too many mental mistakes. They just like we've been talking about, St. Joe's staying disciplined on defense, they got to stay disciplined on offense. And we've seen this from both sides. It's a very rough game of hockey, a lot of contact. just like the Bosco game. Now Agostoni at center ice. Puck is loose. No one really has possession. St. Joe's trying to take over. And it's wide of Garipian. Goes into the boards. And Gabe Florio leaves it for Mangarelli. Comes back out for Flanagan. He couldn't hold on. And CBA gets a shot off and a save by Florio. And oh, what do we have here? Flanagan and number 27 really getting into it.
Whenever you get that puck in the slide in the middle of the ice, it's a really great shot for shooters to score a goal. After you saw for the CBA shot right there. St. Joe's needs to get that puck out of the middle of the ice, get it off the board to get it out of the zone.
Just over 5 minutes left to go of regulation. Here we go for another face-off. In the St. Joe zone. Goes the way of CBA. Gets back into the corner behind the net. And now it's Nick Moss who gets it up. And now it's Garipian. Shot is blocked by the skate of number 9 on CBA. Now it comes back in front for Moss. Hits it into the boards. And it goes back into the corner. And now CBA on an attempt to clear, and they're going to take over in their own zone. And this pass is blocked by a stick of Kondratovic, a 2-on-1. A shot, and it is blocked by the skate of number 24 on CBA. St. Joe's has more people in the zone. They are lined up pretty well. St. Joe's will make some subs. CBA has it behind their net. 4 minutes left to go in regulation. St. Joe's holding on to a 3-2 lead, playing great defense. Now CBA clears it, and that's an icing.
CBA's trying to collect themselves after going down by 1. Their offense needs to be more aggressive if they want to tie up this game and force overtime. There's not enough time to score 2 goals. They need to play conservative and try and tie up the game.
I can see why they want to recollect themselves, but icing the puck right there, I don't really understand. All the St. Joe's players were either in the neutral zone or in the defensive zone. And now the puck comes back out into the St. Joe zone. Number 28 trying to chase it down, gets it back in front, the shot, save Florio. Now Agostoni has it behind the net. Gets it over to his brother at the point. And now Mangarelli. CBA on the puck. Threatening with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. Number 26 at the point. Pass goes wide, shot. And the puck is loose. Couldn't tell if it was deflected off Florio. Puck is popped up. Gloved down by number 26 of CBA. Now it's number 14 on the point, a 1v3. Shot denied by Florio. And it comes back out, and St. Joe's clears. Now number 10 gets back into the neutral zone. Jason Juneau pushes the guy off him. Another stick is dropped. They get a shot off, and a save by Florio. Now it's back at center ice. St. Joe's gets it into the crease. Easy stick by the goalkeeper. And now it goes back into the corner. Nick Moss has it. To the corner with the captain of CBA. And the Colts do not let St. Joe's clear. Goes back into the corner for Nick Moss. And now a shot. And no, does not connect. Looks like it was off a St. Joe's player. And it goes back into the corner. It comes in front. And it is denied by St. Joe's. Joe Flanagan on the breakaway gets a shot off. Save. And CBA has it. Just under 2 minutes left of regulation. We're going to see when CBA decides to pull the goalie. once they are certain that St. Joe's can't connect. Right now, St. Joe's has it in their zone. Kondratovic into the corner with another player from CBA, number 22. And they clear. Some defensive subs for CBA. And the shot goes into the corner. And now it comes in front, trying to get a shot off. Florio knocks it away. And St. Joe's clears it into the glass. And no call for icing. Just under a minute left to go. CBA coming away with the puck. And it looks like it's going to come back out in front. CBA still has the goalie in. On the way in it, Jason Juno now chasing it down. Going to be a sharp angle shot. Saved by the mask of the CBA goalkeeper, and we're going to have a stop at the play. 36 seconds left to go, and seems that St. Joe's is going to go to the power play. Not sure what it's on. I assume it's going to be on, I know it's going to be on CBA, number 26, trying to plead his case.
And it looks like the penalty was interference for the hit by the boards. That's going to put him down for the rest of the game for tonight. That's going to cost them a lot if they want to try to come back.
Well, not an ideal spot for CBA. Trailing by one with 37 seconds left to go. St. Joe's goes to the power play.
James, what do you think Coach Juno is thinking about doing here for the rest of the game? With a power play with 37 seconds left?
Well, obviously having an extra man is ideal. I think they're just going to chew the clock. If they can score a goal, great. But they just got to make sure CBA doesn't break away and steal a goal.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that. You can't let just CBA have a puck, just try to break away. You're going to end up trying to tie the game and force overtime for them. Not much time we have left.
So just got to play careful. CBA is going to play very aggressive for these last 37 seconds.
St. Joe's just have to keep the puck in CBA's zone. Just play defense, pass the puck around, chew time, maybe get a shot once or twice, just to chew up the clock.
Both teams were in a huddle, and they come back out. St. Joe's trying to secure their first win on home ice of the year. So here we go for the face-off. It goes by the way of St. Joe's. Now it's Bogachev at the point. Yeah, CBA playing ultra aggressive. And now Papacholi has it. See, no one really in the defensive zone. And the puck goes behind the net. 20 seconds remaining. Now it's back into the corner. Battle for the puck into the corner. That's really chewing a lot of clock. Just 12 seconds left. St. Joe's fine with this, obviously. 6 seconds. We have the younger kids counting down. And that is going to do it. And we've got a fight breaking out. Jason Juno and Nikita Bogachev getting into it with players from CBA. We have some pushing and shoving. And the game is over. And Donovan Gretchen, sort of hearing it from the bench, just laughing at him. And we've heard some high tensions in this one. A lot of cursing, a lot of yelling. But regardless, St. Joe's still yelling. St. Joe's comes away with the victory, their first one on home ice. We had goals from Shane Papacholi, captain Kyle Kondratovic, and Joey Chardulo. Papacholi for his first goal of his career on varsity. George, we saw St. Joe's and CBA come out ultra aggressive, but it sort of slowed down the stretch. How does that make you feel?
It kind of cost them for St. Joe's because they let up 2 goals, but at the end, St. Joe's came out aggressive towards the end of the game, ended up getting another goal to win the game. Displayed a great defense, chew up the clock. That's all you need by the end of the third period.
All right, well, that's going to do it. Thanks for hanging out with us once again. I'm James Griglio, joined by George Claudio. We will see you in the next game. On behalf of St. Joe's, we wish everyone out there a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you in the next game.